This quick video, I want to show you how to fix a Sony Bluetooth speaker that is no longer charging the battery. Now this particular model number is the SRS-XP700, but it doesn't matter what model that you have. This works with the same concept. First thing I want you to do is see if you can plug it back into the wall or to a computer and turn it on. And if you do get power, what I want you to do is to first do a full factory reset on it. And in order to do that, what you're going to do is you're going to hold down the minus button and the Bluetooth button simultaneously for about 5 seconds until it turns off. But do not let go until it turns back on. So I want to hold down the negative and the Bluetooth button at the same time. Forcefully hold it down. And then it powered off. As you can see there, hold for about another 5 seconds. 5 seconds, and then let go. All right, turn it back on, and then that should do a full factory restore. Plug it back in, and then tell me if it starts to charge the battery again. Now at the very end here, I want to show you the nuclear option, and believe it or not, it does work if you've tried everything else, but just stick with me to the very end. Next thing I want you to do is to examine your USB cord. Now, of course, as you know, the Sony Bluetooths use the USB-C. I'll put a link in the comment section where you can buy a good one, a nylon fabric one off of Amazon, which I like. But if you haven't done so already, try a different power cord. All right, so if you've got another one laying around, see if you can find another power cord. A lot of times the cords will go bad. All right. And then see if that works. If you've been plugging it up to a computer or a laptop, try a different USB port on that laptop. Sometimes the USB ports will go bad. If you haven't done so already, try to plug it up to a wall. So get you a power adapter like that, plug it into the wall, and then see if plugging it into a wall will work. Now, sometimes the port itself gets a little bit damp where you would actually plug in the cord. So what I want you to do, if you have aerosol air, that's best. But what you can do is you can get rubbing alcohol. It doesn't matter if it's 70% or 80%. Get you a little small dab, but make sure it's only wet to the touch, but not soaking wet. And get a Q-tip, and then while it's turned off, powered off, go ahead and clean the inside of this port with rubbing alcohol. Let it dry for about 20-30 minutes. Plug it back in and see if that works. A lot of times that will work. Now, if you've tried all that, I promised you the nuclear option. So power it off, and what we're going to do is we're going to visit the refrigerator. All right. This is when you've tried all else and you're ready to toss it in the trash. The warranty's not still good. It's several years old. Go ahead and put it in the freezer while it's powered off and leave it in there. Forget about it for 12 hours to even a day. Who cares? After 12 hours or a day, come back. Of course, it's going to be cold to the touch. And what we're going to do is we're going to let that dry or warm up to room temperature. Give it about a good another hour to let it warm up to room temperature without powering it on. And for some reason, this does change the chemistry in the battery. And a lot of times you'll get a lot more life out of your battery if the battery is not charging any longer. I do this with Bose speakers, Bluetooth Bose. It works. It's amazing what you can do if you just try this little technique. All right, thank you so much for watching, and put in the comment section what model Sony that you have, and tell me which method worked if one of them did work. All right, thanks again.